welcome back to my channel, my moments, my story. It was a big day. It's day one of our program at Suncity School. I am so excited to share that moment with you guys. Sure, we'll count the memories. Fueling up is key. A quick hearty breakfast in the hotel dining room. All looks fresh and nutritious, a display of protein, fiber, and clean sugar. The perfect good fuel to run the day with focused energy. Then it was time to hit the road. Miss Viva Puri, manager EdTech with Mahatatva, came to escort us to the school. The commute to Suncity School was really pleasant. Down in the car lanes, the flashy cars and building too. They were a stream of speed, status, and impatience. The reception was incredibly warm. The staff all lined up, smiling. It just created this instantly welcoming ambiance. You could tell right away this was a place that valued its visitors. The front of Suncity School wasn't just a building, it was an invitation. Perfectly manicured hedges, a vibrant tapestry of green, lined the pathway, guiding our eyes towards the entrance. You could almost feel the positive energy emanating from those well-tended front. As we stepped into the school's embrace, we were met with another beautiful gesture, a timeless tradition of welcome. Each of us, one by one, was then invited to receive the scarf. We felt respected, honored, and hospitable by this gesture. Such gestures truly set a beautiful tone for the learning journey ahead.
Good morning, esteemed delegates, colleagues, and my dear friends. On behalf of Mahatatva and Suncity School, it is my honor to welcome you to the expanding and enhancing education pedagogies for Bhutanese educators program. We are delighted to have you here with us in India, and we look forward to an enriching week of learning, collaboration, and shared experiences.
I'd like to welcome you all with folded hands and open heart. we actually, when we come here, when we come together, it's not just about Bhutan or India. We are educators. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes? So, an educator, I was just talking to Mr. Chakravarti a little while back, and I said, teachers are the ones who are going to make the difference. Teachers are the ones who can change in the classroom. And we are so happy and delighted that your king thinks like that. And I have been working with Bhutan for more than 10 years now on different projects. Worked with the Armed Forces project, worked with the central schools when they were coming into being, and also I wrote the technology curriculum for the Royal Academy in Kolkata. I think that this is not a right or a privilege that we have. We have been given this opportunity, and it is for us to open up our hearts, open up our thinking, and take what is the best that is provided to us on the platter. I'm totally grateful to Mrs. Chakravarti. I just had to say once, she said, let them come. We will welcome them, we will make sure that our classrooms are open and our teachers are there so that we can all learn together. She was insistent that I say that we are going to learn together because there's so much that we're going to learn from you as well. Thank you so much for being selected. Thank you for being here with open hearts, and we look forward to this journey together. Welcome to all of you. Tashibai.
With great pleasure that we
One real
extend
part of the welcome
a warm
ceremony was the
heartfelt
children.
welcome to each one of you.
They
on
gave
behalf
this super
of the
mature,
entire
earnest
Suncity
safety talk,
family.
which we felt was necessary, especially when we
I'd
were
like to
in a new
take a
place.
few minutes to acquaint you with the emergency exit plan of Suncity School. The safety and well-being of every individual present here is our utmost priority. As you can see on the screen, this is the ground floor evacuation map. The school premises are equipped with 4 exit gates for safe and orderly evacuation.
The lyrics emphasize the eternal and steadfast nature of the Lord Shiva, who provides refuge to the stars.
Then the candles were lit as an act of bringing positive energy and good fortune into a new beginning or space. This stunning classical dance performance by the children in honor of Lord Shiva stole our hearts right away.
if you
straight
teach
into
the
the
children
intellectual
about,
heavy lifting
you
with the
know,
expert talks.
what they want to do, for instance, if they're talking about precipitation or they're talking about condensation
First
in
up
the water
was Miss
cycle,
Deepti
you
Sani
need
with
to
a
know that
session
if they're
titled
going to make this learning
Reimagining,
visual,
Re-engineering, and
if
Redesigning the
teacher in the
Future.
classroom is getting them to do the water cycle, how can you support as a technology specialist for that learning to
Talk
become
about a
visible?
thought provoker.
Right?
She
You
really
cannot
challenged
get
us
into
to
the
think big
minds
about
of
education and
30
change.
children. You can't understand what they are doing at that point in time, but you can support that learning by using technology, right? So we are going to be talking about that, and I'm going to keep it like really, really crisp. Very important times now. With AI coming in, we know that the shift will happen. The children started thinking frame to frame. You know, they were not looking at physical artifacts that they have in front of you.
That was followed by Miss Rupa Chakravarti, director of Suncity School, sharing insights into a day in the life of a Suncity student.
To have all of you.
The whole opening ceremony concluded beautifully with the national anthems of Bhutan and India. We then lined up for a group photo session. Time for a quick tea break, much needed after all that stimulating input. Look at their kitchen. Refreshed, we jumped right into the core of the program, the orientation.
Ask questions. And when I say ask questions, I mean it could be about content or it could just be Subha chai mein meri cheeni kam. Okay, it could be just anything and everything.
We were encouraged to ask questions to get more of the time we would be spending there.
Clear, let's try our best to make the most out of these 5 days that we have, right? As Tika ma'am also said, right, in the morning it's an exchange, right? So let's try and make the most of it, and let's try and not be like a best Pooja to share the links with you. So before anything happens, just have a look at what it is going to be.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Correct. So as the slide says, what can
Ms.
somebody-
Diva Gandhi, head of ICT department of Suncity School, gave us the first training.
You're also an educator, correct?
We were immersed into IPO cycle input, process, output, the fundamental blueprint for every program we execute.
Does it somehow relate?
We were instructed to write instructions to prepare a sandwich. It's an unplugged coding activity, an offline, screen-free exercise that teaches coding concepts like algorithm, sequencing, and conditional logic through hands-on games and puzzles. Ingredients were presented to us, and we had to write proper instructions to come up with a perfect sandwich. The children will enjoy the activity, and they will be activated to pick basic coding concepts through such. Engage in activities before we really go into practical aspects of coding. Instructions written, and we were up for making sandwich following the instructions we wrote.
Steps, code steps. first step they wrote is wash your hands and tools or vegetables.
This right here is the clear consequence when instructions lack clarity or when crucial steps are taken for granted. It's a powerful lesson reminding us the necessity of a detailed blueprint. Similarly, unclear instructions in coding will lead to logical errors and incorrect features, while crucial steps taken for granted lead to fragile code, security vulnerabilities, and technical debt. What was the biggest takeaway from this activity? It wasn't about the code itself, but the process. This outcome is the direct result of unclear instructions and unverified steps. A task with vague or missing steps is guaranteed to fail its objective, the activity clarified.
So think about when he's going to cook and who's the coder over here? What is going to happen to you?
We learned that every successful project requires a crystal clear blueprint.
Let's start with the algorithm of making the sandwich. So first
This also taught us that the quality of your input directly determines the quality of your output. Moving forward, we know we have to double check everything and communicate with absolute precision. If the directions are messy, the end product will be messy too. It's a powerful reminder that clarity is the most crucial ingredient in any undertaking.
You are able to understand, okay? And every language has its own grammar. Like ABCD as the base of English. Similarly, every language in computers that you talk about C++, you talk about Python,
Looks delicious, right? And let me tell you, it was delicious. In the short recess after the lunch, we moved through some nearby hallways to feel the ambiance of the classrooms. Such informative and beautiful displays from which children can embrace information unconsciously in the matter of walking and running through these hallways. Creating flowchart, a graphical representation of an algorithm that uses standard symbols to visually show the process and data flow. We were assigned to create flowchart of making sandwich, which also is a sort of unplugged activity for coding. Presenting the group activities. Giving us a simulation to develop a concept of loop in programming. A loop runs the same code over and over again as long as the condition is true. Finally, after having a powerful reflection session where we synthesized all the day's learning, we took leave, satisfied with the enriching learning experience we had. Moving down to the dining hall for the evening tea. The in charge of the kitchen explaining us the ingredients of the evening snack. The evening tea after an intense yet best possible day was so rejuvenating. at the playground. What a lush greenery. All in all, the energy and professionalism at Suncity School were truly inspiring. As the sun set, we retired from day one, carrying the insights and inspiration of the school with us. It wasn't just the warm sun that energized us. It was the bright ambience of learning at Suncity School that truly recharged our batteries. Finally, we commute back to the hotel. After resting for a while, we decided to take a short walk in the nearby town just to stretch our legs and soak up the local atmosphere. And of course for dinner too. We found a fantastic spot, the Dhaba. Let me show you the crowd that Dhaba had drawn. It's 24/7 Dhaba. With 3 bustling floors of dining space, it clearly handles a crowd around the clock. Nice catching up with my longtime high school friend. Happy to share most moments with him. I decided to treat myself to a crispy, delicious dosa, a perfect, authentic end to a very rewarding day. So that was it, day 1 at Suncity School. From the warmth of the welcome ceremony and the powerful expert talks, to the hands-on workshops, and finally, a great Dosa. It was a truly enriching experience. I can't wait to see what day 2 brings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the rest of our journey. See you tomorrow.